Do you have the need for speed?
You can drive or ride in a real NASCAR race car at Daytona International Speedway.
There's no lead car to follow. No instructor rides with you. In-car, two-way radio communications. Yes, passing is allowed.
It's as real as it gets.
Daytona Speed Weeks, February 11th through the 15th. Book online or call 704-886-2400. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Myrtle Beach Speedway. First race of the season. It's the Icebreaker 150. Thanks for joining us here. The man who won the last race here did a great job. He achieved another bucket list win with the fact that you never won the Myrtle Beach 400. You got it, Chad McCumbee.
Yeah, no, it was we were certainly fortunate that night and battled a few obstacles, but you know, that's a very tough race to win, and you never know how those things are going to play out. Racing at Myrtle Beach Speedway is unique. It's the most unique track in the Southeast, and to be able to get that victory and beat a lot of really good racers was certainly a big accomplishment for our team.
Probably the big question now is, how did your teammate Sam Yarborough win the pole here, and you're sitting a little further back in the field?
Yeah, no, we try to keep making our cars better, and we've worked really hard. Sam and I have busted our butt over the off season, and he's in a new car that hopefully is our next step. Hopefully it's our next step to get even better than what we were. So I certainly hope that one of us is up front at the end of this thing.
Keep your eye on McCumbee Motorsports, powered by the Robert Elliott engines. A young driver to keep your eye on in today's race is none other than young Ty Gibbs, grandson of Joe Gibbs, famed of the Washington Redskins, and of course Gibbs Racing, that fields cars in the Monster Energy Cup division. Ty Gibbs, a young driver, 15 years old. Can he win? Here's a guy that's the defending champion here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. It's Justin Milliken, but Justin, your number's on this car, but this isn't your car. What's the reason for that?
Well, it's my engine in the car, and Nelson Motorsports was kind enough to offer me their car when they knew that we didn't have our car put back together from last year to be able to run this race, and we kind of threw together a last-minute deal, and they, like I said, they're kind enough to let us run it, and I think we got a real good shot at the win today.
Well, you've got one car dealer and another car dealer. You got Nelson, Cars by Nelson rather, and you got Bell & Bell.
That's right. If you need a car in North Carolina and South Carolina, you get it at Bell & Bell. If you need one in Virginia, you get it at Nelson's.
Justin Milliken, always having fun here at the racetrack.
Thank you.
So the pace car will dive on pit lane. The Bell & Bell pace car. Boy, thanks to Bell & Bell for all they do here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. That beautiful pace car on pit lane, and the field is set to go racing, led by Sam Yarborough. Here we come through turn 4, and we are getting set to go. Green flag in the air.
Sam Yarborough. Yarborough goes to the front, and Yarborough with Bradley McCaskill on the outside, a regular up at Southern National Speedway. A little smoke coming out behind the 70 car, and that is Stuart Ricks. He has had a long layoff, and he is trailing smoke from behind the Larry Ricks-owned car.
Up front,
lots
early
of smoke. May very well bring out a yellow or a black flag for the 70. Lots of smoke. Could be burning off the headers, but as it continues, it looks like they're going to take a closer look on the 70 machine.
Leaders come through turn 4. 2 laps to go on the board this time by, and it's Sam Yarborough, Will Burns, 1-2 on the racetrack. Across the line, Bradley McCaskill third, Chad McCumbee fourth.
Now it looks like Justin's car could have the right front corner leaning over on it. It gets pronounced going into the corner, which means he's loading up the right front corner.
Will Burns in the 41 will take a peek on the inside of your race leader, Sam Yarborough.
Yep.
He'll get the pass made through turn 2. New race leader, Will Burns. The 41 machine stretching it out on the field early in the day. 3 laps complete. Well, this time by the stripe. 4 laps will go complete, so 121 to go. Leaders come through turn number 4. 28 laps go complete. This time it's still Will Burns out front. Sam Yarborough second on track, and it's a battle for third between Hicks and Bradley McCaskill. as they're side by side through turn 2 for third on the racetrack. The competition level here at Myrtle Beach Speedway, just about second to none. We've got the top, looks like 10 drivers all right there, and look who's 10th.
Double abreast, working for third, back through sixth, side by side. And the 9 car wants to join the 51 in another duo, and they do so now, exiting the second quarter.
For the 94 machine, one to watch also from 22nd starting position. Jamie Weatherford, Darlington, South Carolina driver, has worked himself to the top 10 position on the racetrack, and he is bouncing on the ninth spot on the track. As he'll go look at the Ty Gibbs 18 machine. So Jamie Weatherford, winner of the Myrtle Beach 250 Limited Late Model Race, works to 9th position now, getting around Ty Gibbs as they work down the back straightaway. Now Jamie Weatherford will look to try to get around the 51 of Matt Cox as they come through turn 3, now through turn 4. Weatherford has brought a race car today
with a Ford crate engine. He's got a Ford crate, one of the 347 SRs. And looks like he's got it rolling as he's moving up now on the Matt Cox car. Now, he did this by winning the limited race last November. Then he came back and he was in a position to win the Myrtle Beach 400 and was involved in a crash here on the front straightaway.
46 laps are complete, and we are door to door for the race lead, door to door through the field of cars here at Myrtle Beach Speedway, the Icebreaker 2019, and we are 47 laps complete. Wow, these guys are putting on a show here this afternoon. We can certainly see the best in the business, and they are working hard. Will Burns on the 51.
Back the throttle momentarily on the exit of the corner. Maybe he was just up there to prove a point that I can run with you when it's time.
So Will Burns regains that top spot on the speedway. Sam Yarbrough settles for second right now.
Look at Jamie Weatherford down on the inside, and Weatherford pulls up to 7th place at worst. 7th place on the inside, battling for the 6th position. Looks like he's going to pick another one off.
Boy, Jamie Weatherford has gotten it done here in past races at Myrtle Beach Speedway. We are not going to count that 94 driver out at all as he worked the inside. Going through turn number 2.
Look who's behind Jamie Weatherford, the 11.
Lucas Williams in under 11 machine will pull up to the inside of Chad McCumbee in the 16 as they work through turn 4. Will Burns, your race leader. Yarbrough second, York is third. Sam Yarbrough on the inside scored second on track. Your race leader in the 41 scored first. He'll start outside of the front row. Tim Tolson will look him over this time by through turn 4. Pace car on pit lane, and the green's going to fly. There he goes. Green's in the air, and Yarbrough and Will Burns will lead the field across the stripe and back into turn 1.
Yarbrough goes to the lead. Can he hang on to it? We're only a lap and a half away from halfway.
So Sam Yarbrough will lead the field into turn 3. Will Burns second on track. Third goes to Jamie Weatherford. Lucas Williams is fourth. Here we come through turn 4 for the first time after a restart. And the top 3. Nose to tail, we're side by side for fourth on track. The 61, Justin Hicks, Bradley McCaskill, the 07 outside of the, running the outside line as well behind the 11 car of Lucas Williams. So Lucas Williams right now scored in the 4th position as they go across the start-finish line.
Lucas trying to get by Justin Hicks on the inside.
So Justin Hicks.
Meanwhile, Jamie Weatherford was on the bumper of the 41. He's getting there now. He's got to come off the corner a little stronger.
Jamie Weatherford loose off turn 4, that last trip right there. That's a lot to do with a cool tire. So once these tires get heated up, they may find a little more grip off 4. But right now, Jamie Weatherford giving the 94 machine about everything he can give it to try to get up to the race leader, Sam Yarbrough, which, by the way, Yarbrough leading his, I think, 4th lap of the race. Here coming through to complete that 65.
Weatherford may have lost a little air pressure in the tires, and the wedge in the car may be a little bit off because the right rear tire needs to grow a little bit and help him turn off that corner.
Tire stagger A lot to do with pressure in these tires as they come through turn 4. Will Burns, he'll put the heat on the race leader, Sam Yarborough, as they go into turn 1. Will Burns will try to set him up into the entry to turn 1. He'll think better of it. He'll stay on the back bumper. Now he'll take a nose to the inside. Will Burns will take a peek to the inside. They'll go door to door in turn 3. And here we go for the race lead through turn 3 and through turn 4. Burns on the inside will pick a nose out, and he will lead lap 67. So Will Burns, your race leader. Sam Yarborough second. Jamie Weatherford third on track. Justin York fourth. The 18 of Jason York is actually fifth on track. And the 61 of Justin Hicks is fourth. 74 will go on the board this time, and here comes Yarborough again through the outside of turn 4. He'll slide the outside of that car around. He'll pick a nose out front.
Wheel to wheel down to turn 1. This is outstanding racing here at Myrtle Beach for this 125 lap event, but there's Will Burns, drives it hard into 3.
So Will Burns from the inside of the inside lane here at Myrtle Beach Speedway will take over the race lead. Sam Yarborough second. Weatherford a distant third.
Lucas Williams goes to the high side and starts backing up. Matt Cox going to make it 3 wide out of the second quarter as he runs right by Lucas Williams.
7th and 8th on the racetrack. You'll find Corey Heim and Bradley McCaskill. They will come through turn 4, door to door. And McCaskill will stick a nose out with Ty Gibbs kind of standing there watching. Ty Gibbs will make himself a mix. That is a battle for 7th on track as they roll out of turn 2 and down the backstretch here at Myrtle Beach Speedway.
And McCumbee is coming alive now. McCumbee wants to run in that top 5, put himself in a position for the final laps of this race.
McCumbee, historically known to hang on and save that stuff toward the end of the day. He did it at the 400. He didn't really come alive until 10 to go. Right now, it is well more than 10 to go, but yet still, Chad McCumbee coming toward the front here in the 16. Will Burns will come out of turn 4. He'll go across the line, your race leader, and they are trading paint for
The
second.
challenge, though, right now is Jamie Weatherford to the inside. Can he stay in it? Can he hook up? Because he was running loose as he came back after the red flag, and he goes to second place.
Weatherford wants that race lead, and he wants it bad. He'll go to second off turn 4 with 79 laps going on the board for the 94 machine. Down the front stretch goes Jamie Weatherford, solid second place. He'll set his sights on race leader Will Burns. Darlington, South Carolina driver Jamie Weatherford, second on track. He'll try to reel in the race leader. So Will Burns is looking at his rearview mirror thinking, oh my God, look at the crowd coming my way. Will Burns is going to have to do a piece of driving, use all the skills to get this one in.
25 to go this time by. We should be going to 100 laps. So this one is closing down, and we're starting to see a lot of the drivers who knew to try to save some tire, be a bit conservative, and they're rotating towards the front. Does Will Burns have anything, or has he worn his tires?
Boy, one to watch also, that 0-2 Justin Milliken. He just made a pass, and he is working himself up to 6th place on the racetrack. Milliken's on a charge up toward the front, and 24 to go. That could be anybody's race still, as Milliken got a lot of real estate, but a lot of talent in front of him as well. Bid for 4th on track. Bradley McCaskill, Sam Yarborough go door to door off turn 4.
Yarborough's going to fall another position with the 07 down on the inside to take over 4th.
So Will Burns leads the field through turn 2. Ty Gibbs second on track. Corey Heim is third, and they are door to door for 4th. Bradley McCaskill and Sam Yarborough 4th and 5th on track. Justin Milliken is tracking these guys down. Yarborough high up on the racetrack.
Yarborough running loose. He's losing adhesion. Not quite as quick as he was before, but the car seems to be pushing out on the exit of the corners.
One to watch, that 0-2. You have not seen him or heard of him all day long. Charlotte, North Carolina driver Justin Milliken in the Bell & Bell 0-2 machine. He'll take a peek on the inside of 5-time champion Sam Yarborough as they'll go in turn 1. Sam Yarborough high up on the racetrack.
Jerry Miracle now being overtaken by the 3 leaders. Will he give them room? Goes to the high side. They dive to the inside. Laps are winding down. Does young Ty Gibbs have anything for Will Burns?
Boy, Justin Milliken, the 0-2, 5th place on track. He'll work himself around the lap car of Jerry Miracle, and he'll be in turn 3. Here we go. Through turn 4, race leader Will Burns. 2nd race place on track will be the 18 of Ty Gibbs, Corey Heim 3rd. 4th is Bradley McCaskill, 5th place the 0-2. Here we come through turn 4 lap cars, and
Gibbs gets a little closer. That one car, the 11, almost provided the opportunity for the 18 of young Ty Gibbs to get to the rear bumper of the 41.
But Dylan Hauser did just get out of the way in that 11 car for these leaders to make their way on the outside around and get around safely. So leaders still good to go. Matt Cox off the pace in the 51 machine, the Aaron's entry. And Matt Cox will make a trip to pit lane. So that's 2 of the Robert Elliott race cars that have found pit lane here late in the day.
Now Milliken has looked like he has moved to 4th, possibly. Milliken in the 0-2.
Actually, it is 4th place for the 0-2 driver of Justin Milliken, so it's the 41 of Will Burns still out front today. Ty Gibbs 2nd on track. Corey Heim is 3rd, and Justin Milliken, he's got a word to do if he's going to catch these front 3, but he can get it done. A lot of lap traffic in front of him as we are winding down with laps here today. There'll be 15 to go next time by the start-finish line.
And all 3 of the Robert Elliott cars are either slowing down or out of the race.
Just one Robert Elliott race car left on track. That would be your pole setter, Sam Yarborough, the 95, as Chad McCumbee and Matt Cox both make
battle for 2nd place now. Corey Heim is there knocking on the door of young Ty Gibbs. Another back marker. Now looks in his rearview mirror and sees a trio of cars rushing towards him.
The number 19 car needs to get out of the way. Cameron Bowen in the 19. He'll stay down low on the racetrack. Leaders work high. And boy, you know what? These leaders have got to go side by side.
Gibbs is going. Gibbs is checking, going to the inside. Will Gibbs lead out of turn 4? Gibbs is there, knocking on the door. This is a heated race. Back to the stripe. Burns leads that one, but Gibbs certainly showed his muscle, and now he's going to show it again. If his car will stay hooked up, he will do that run again and try to move the 41 up the racetrack.
Ty Gibbs in the 41 machine will take a look on the inside of 41 of Will Burns. They'll come through turn 4, and Ty Gibbs, he'll go for the race lead. He won't get it done this trip through the start-finish line with 113 laps going on the board, 12 to go.
He's working on him harder now, this time out of the 2nd corner. He's much further alongside the car. Burns fights back. Corey Heim will get into the action. Should he get behind the 18, it may all happen. It may happen. But once again, Burns will lead by a half a car length at the start-finish line. And here goes Gibbs again. He is all heart right now, going to the outside of Chris Throckmorton. Into turn 3, side by side, and wheel to wheel. And we're coming up on 10 laps to go. It's showtime.
So Ty Gibbs by a foot, still 2nd place across the start-finish line, but he'll stick a finger out now. Gibbs off turn 2. He'll race door to door with Will Burns down the back straightaway at Myrtle Beach Speedway. Corey Heim right there in 3rd. These 3 drivers, if things stay the way they are going to settle it amongst themselves. Coming through turn 4, Ty Gibbs, your new race leader. Auto by Nelson driver Ty Gibbs, racing with the race lead, under 10 to go.
It's going to be hard to hang on now with the pressure that Will Burns is going to apply. A couple of cars in front of Gibbs. Goes to the high side of the racetrack. And now Corey Heim wants some of the action. Corey Heim wants to race Will Burns.
So Corey Heim, 3rd on track right now. Will Burns shaking the nose of that race car. The entry to turn 1, that could open the door for the 78 machine. He'll pull up along the back bumper. They'll race down the back straightaway. And Corey Heim and Burns come together in turn 3.
Burns goes around. I don't see any marks on Corey Heim's car. It may be that he just lost it. Maybe the tires went away, but Corey Heim sure put the pressure on Will Burns, who had dominated this race.
Yeah, Corey Heim and Will Burns were in the entry to turn 3, and yes, it was Corey Heim had that inside line. Will Burns tried to come down on the 78 machine. They just come together. It's a racing deal. It's just a tough deal with racing, but yet still, that's short track racing. So the pace car will dive on pit lane, and your race leader, Ty Gibbs, will lead a field of the best in the business through turn 4 for a restart. 117 on the board, 8 laps to go. Ty Gibbs will lead him to the green. Gibbs will lead him across the line. Justin Milligan right along the outside there as they work into turn 1. Ty Gibbs takes over the race lead as they work through turn 2 and race down the back straightaway.
Milligan wants some of the action. Milligan's racing with his own West motor in the car. The car provided by Autos by Nelson, and both of those cars are Auto by Nelson cars coming out of their Virginia shops.
Couple of team cars out front here late in the day at Myrtle Beach Speedway. Ty Gibbs, your race leader. Justin Milligan second on track. Ryan Millington is third. Bradley McCaskill fourth. Jacob Hefner is fifth. They come through turn 4. 6 laps to go, this time by the start finish line.
Gibbs has got it going around the racetrack. He needs that 2-car length cushion between himself and Justin Milligan.
Boy, Ty Gibbs has been pretty strong all day long in the 18 machine. Justin Milligan not so strong early in the day, but late in the day he has been kind of rolling through the field pretty well. So Milligan might just get this one done. We'll see as it winds up with 5 to go.
5 remaining, and Millington is third. Milligan is second. That's a tongue twister.
Yes. So here comes Ty Gibbs through turn 4. 4 to go, this time by the start finish line for Ty Gibbs. Justin Milligan, Ryan Millington, both of those drivers, they better get it done. They got to get up on the wheel and get this one done. They're going to win this 4th annual Icebreaker race at Myrtle Beach Speedway. Ty Gibbs leads them again in through turn 3 with 3 to go, this time by the start finish line. Ty Gibbs through turn 4, 3 laps to go.
And the 18 flexing a little muscle now, and he is on the money. This will not be the first race he's won. He's won 2 late model stock car races before today, to my recollection, but he's still a young driver. Barely can fit in the seat. He's a pretty small boy to be the grandson of Joe Gibbs.
Ty Gibbs, not only does he have a lot of talent, what I'm looking at right here, a lot of character as well. He learned to hang on to this car.
White flag coming this lap.
We've got a white flag to go. This time by will be one lap to go. 1 cycle around the Myrtle Beach Speedway for Ty Gibbs as he'll take the white flag. Gibbs, Ryan Millington will go to second place here across the stripe. Ty Gibbs for the final time works through turn 2. He'll race to the next straightaway. The AutoByNelson.com number 18 machine. Youngster Ty Gibbs looking for win number 1 at Myrtle Beach Speedway. His first win at this racetrack. He'll come through turn 4, and Ty Gibbs will win it here today. Ty Gibbs wins at Myrtle Beach Speedway. The Icebreaker.
Coach Joe Gibbs is here. Along, congratulations from the granddad to Nelson's by Auto. Coach is thanking everybody. Going to get some more photos here, and then we'll try to get both of them over here to document what took place here today. Lots of photos, far more than we normally have. And Timothy Peters here. So Timothy must have been one of the spotters on the deal. Ty, who helped you get this victory? This is not the car you normally drive, but you found yourself getting there. You were conservative enough to basically take care of your car. You raced a clean race. Tell me about it.
Yeah, I just had a really good car. Amazing group of guys. We got it done today here at Myrtle, and it just takes teamwork. Teamwork is a big word here in the track. You got to save a lot. You got to know when to go and everything. So I just want to thank my guys. Thank you. Sorry for hitting you under caution. That was my fault.
Yeah.
Thank
Very
you.
proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, those congratulations came from the track champion,
Yes, sir.
Justin Milliken, but you have to feel good. You raced here the last several years. You've learned a lot, but you let the race come to you. And did you have enough tire at the end there? Because you drove away after that last yellow.
You know, my guys just did a great job of getting the car dialed in, and I can get off the corner. And I didn't have that much to retire, but I know that my best bet was to get off the corner. I was still a little bit tight, so but I get off the corner and I obliterate everybody else off the corner. So it was good.
I said this is a historical moment because we've had all the Earnhardts race here.
Yep.
All the Pettys have raced here, but they never won.
Yeah.
And, you know, the people that come here and race, like the Jarretts, they all came here. It's hard to get a victory at this racetrack, and you've finally accomplished it.
Yep. I don't know. I guess I'm the first NASCAR grandson to win here, huh?
What does it mean for you to claim victory at this historic track?
It means a lot. You know, it's super hard to drive around here because you got to save and you got to know. So it's just teamwork. Teamwork. This is the biggest teamwork track you'll go to probably around here. So.
Just a great job today with all the guys. Timothy and the team here just did a great job with Ty, and they're so proud of him. I mean, this is all Ty's ever wanted to do, is race cars. We're thrilled with that. The Lord's blessed us with a great experience for our family here, and it looks like Ty will be the one. I got 7 grandsons. It looks like he'll be the one that races. And then, you know, JD went to be with the Lord January 11th, and if anybody can go to this website and see the service that we had, I think a lot of people told me it's made a huge impact in their life, so we appreciate you letting me mention that. Just a huge deal for the family, calling everybody back home. Coy is staying home with the grandkids and going to call and talk to him, and it's just been, Ty's really worked extremely hard at this, but we really appreciate getting together with this group, and they gave him a great car today.
Coach, it can't compare to some of the things that you've won over the years and some of the positions you've been in, but there's nothing like being a grandfather with a grandson that makes you super happy.
No, I got to tell you, it does compare. It does compare. Super Bowls and stuff, this right here, when you see your grandson do something like this is extremely hard. And coming to this racetrack and this many cars, we have a lot of respect for the guys that race the late models and everything here, and we know how hard this is to do, so we really appreciate it.
It was back in 1995 that another young driver came to this racetrack. He was sent here to be away from everybody that knew him. He developed a lot of fun, friendships with people, and he won one race here. But look at the career that Dale Jr. has had.
Yeah. Absolutely. Means a lot to our sport, the whole Earnhardt family, and love Dale Jr. He's a big Redskin fan, by the way. And but think a lot of him, and this is what Ty wants to do, so we're going to hopefully give him a chance here to do it.
Well, on behalf of him, thank you for all your support in making things happen.
Thank you. God bless everybody there. Thank you.